Welcome to the Journey Within podcast, a space created for youth, creatives, leaders, and anyone seeking purpose, growth, and truth. This is more than a podcast. It's a place for reflection, faith, and honest conversations that touch the heart and awaken the mind. Here, we talk about the struggles we face, the lessons we learn, and the courage it takes to grow from the inside out. We explore identity, leadership, creativity, faith, and the inner strength it takes to rise, even when life feels heavy. If you're searching for direction, healing, motivation, or clarity, you're not alone. This is your moment. This is your space. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and join me on this journey within. The final principles on biblical prosperity. We live in a generation that wants results without responsibility, comfort without commitment, and prosperity without discipline. Yet Scripture reminds us that wealth is not just about money. It is about the soul, stewardship, and purpose. In this final section, we confront three powerful principles: perspective, accountability, and work. These principles are uncomfortable, but they are necessary. Principle 6. The principle of perspectives. Ecclesiastes 11:7-8. Truly the light is sweet, and it is pleasant for the eyes to behold the sun. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness, for they shall be many. Life is meant to be enjoyed, but not blindly. God does not forbid joy. He forbids foolishness. Perspective teaches us to enjoy good seasons without forgetting that hard seasons will come. Many people plan holidays but never plan emergencies. They celebrate promotions but ignore discipline. Perspective says, enjoy today but prepare for tomorrow. You see it everywhere. Someone gets a salary increase, buys a new phone, upgrades their lifestyle. But 3 months later, they are borrowing again. Not because income failed, but because perspective was missing. In Kenya, many households collapse financially, not because they never earned, but because they never prepared. School fees arrive every year, yet every year it surprises people. That is not poverty, that is poor perspective. Ecclesiastes 2:24 says, enjoying food, drink, and work is from God. Even Jesus attended celebrations. Joy is holy when it is anchored in wisdom. Ask yourself, am I enjoying blessings responsibly or escaping reality through spending? Principle 7. The principle of accountability, stewardship. Ecclesiastes 11:9. Rejoice, O young man, but know thou that for all these things God will bring thee into judgment. Everything you call yours, money, time, connections, opportunities, belongs to God. You are not an owner, you are a manager, a steward. Stewards don't ask, how much can I use? They ask, how much should I account for? A young entrepreneur receives a business loan but spends it on lifestyle. When the business fails, they blame the economy. But the real issue was stewardship. A leader entrusted with public funds builds personal wealth while citizens suffer. That is not leadership. That is theft disguised as power. Governments fail when money meant for development is lost through corruption, inflated projects, and mismanagement. This destroys trust, kills opportunity, and deepens poverty. But when governments invest wisely, like expanding infrastructure, supporting agriculture, funding education, or improving healthcare, communities rise. Roads create markets. Education creates opportunity. Accountability creates growth. Where accountability is practiced, nations progress. Where it is ignored, even rich countries collapse. God, how much should I use? How much should I save? How much should I invest? How much should I give? Because none of it is mine. It is all yours. Principle 8. The principle of work. Ecclesiastes 11:6. In the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thine hand. Work is not punishment. Work is dignity. Work is worship. Work is participation in God's provision system. Scripture never glorifies laziness. It honors effort, consistency, and responsibility. The Boda Boda rider who wakes up early, the Mama Mboga who opens daily, the artisan who sharpens his skill. These people may not trend online, but they understand wealth principles. Compare that to someone waiting for handouts, shortcuts, or miracles without movement. Over time, one grows, the other complains. Debt versus work. Reality credit cards promise ease but deliver bondage. A small purchase today becomes years of payment tomorrow. Debt replaces discipline. Credit replaces effort. Borrowing to build something that grows may be wise. Borrowing to consume what fades is slavery. Governments harm citizens when policies encourage dependency instead of productivity. Welfare without work removes dignity. Assistance without empowerment creates cycles of poverty. But when systems encourage skill building, job creation, youth innovation, and small business support, work becomes a ladder, not a struggle. 2 Thessalonians 3:10. If any would not work, neither should he eat. This is not cruelty, it is wisdom. Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Your soul is worth more than money, more than land, more than stocks, more than power. You can die rich and still be poor. But if you have Christ, you are already wealthy. Do not aim to die rich. Aim to live faithful. Wealth is a tool. Purpose is the goal. What will change in your life starting today? If this message challenged you, share it. If it helped you, subscribe. And if you're on a journey of purpose, faith, and growth, walk it intentionally.